What's this? An error message. That's not an encouraging way to start my newest Let's Play. Greetings, people of Earth. This is Soy Yoshi, and this is my Let's Play of Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. So, yep, it's the Spongebob song. Na 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 na. SpongeBob was always one of my, it was one of my favorite television shows growing up. This is actually the only SpongeBob game I own, and I only bought it because a friend recommended it to me. It's actually very similar. Well, not very similar, but it's got some things in common with games like Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64, and I always thought that was interesting, and it's not a bad game. So, since I totally forgot to delete an old file, I'm gonna do that now. And you'll probably see this bubble screen a lot. It's just their transition.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today, it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror.
This game just brings back memories for me. And the graphics aren't too bad.
Today is the big day.
It's Plankton. He can't be up to any good. Knew it, he's trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula. Because he never did that in the show. Certainly not every episode he was in.
An army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist.
Forgetting something, Plankton?
Item number 1 is Plankton.
I think you are Plankton.
Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch.
Too late now. Yep, and Plankton has an army of robots.
Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing?
Oops.
Oh, no, wait, but I'm your master! I made you! No, oh, my good China!
Another perfect day.
And it can't be a SpongeBob game without SpongeBob and Patrick.
Only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with.
But, Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
And just when you think the cutscene's over,
Gonna play with
there's
robots,
more.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah,
So this
Gary,
next part
it
is
sure
something
looks
that
like we're
always...
in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. Wow! What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Oh, okay. Press
you gotta
this
love
button to read the
SpongeBob.
signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
So, the part that always confused me, SpongeBob somehow managed to get locked in his house.
Residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror.
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
Tragically, of course. SpongeBob not only managed to get locked in his house, but to get locked out of every room.
And it even smells sweaty, just like
Except for
him.
the one he's
Ahoy there,
in.
SpongeBob.
Like, how does that
As a
happen?
faithful
Why do you
crew
have to
member of the
pay
Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted
to get the rooms in your
head shiny
house?
object
You
collector.
know what? I bet Mr. Krabs is responsible for
That's
this.
right, a promotion. So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
Another sign. Promise that in future episodes there won't be so many of these signs. So we finally get to collect shiny objects, yay! So this game, it basically has
I make myself a snack.
3 things that you want to collect, and I'm probably forgetting something, but... Oh my gosh, why are there so many signs? There are shiny objects, which are basically the money. You use them to buy parts of levels, I guess you could call it. When we get to the first world, you'll see what I mean. You have to buy to get to another part of the level.
Maybe a little bounce on the old...
Well, that's not weird. Since when does underwear float in midair and spin all by itself? Maybe that's why SpongeBob's so hyper. Yep, SpongeBob can defy the laws of gravity and double jump.
This is where I keep all my old...
So shiny objects are the currency. You use them to buy a lot of stuff. Parts of levels,
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying.
Yeah, that's
Push,
the main
push,
thing.
push, push.
You can also use them to buy Golden Spatulas, which are my next main, which are another thing you want to collect. Basically, Golden Spatula, oh my gosh, stop giving me all this text. Golden Spatulas are used... I'm serious, you're making me mad right now, game. They're used to unlock new worlds. So what happens is, shiny objects you have to spend and that'll unlock like a new section of the level. They're pretty abundant though, so you usually don't have to look for them, just collect the ones in sight. Golden Spatulas, they're like the stars in Mario series. You collect, as you collect more, you can go to more places. And I think you're gonna see what the other thing is in a second if I can stop failing at hitting the switch. See if I remember what it is. Socks. Socks are like blue coins in Super Mario Sunshine. you can trade in a certain number of them to Patrick, and he will give you a golden spatula. So, here's a golden spatula, and this is definitely the easiest one in the game. You just have to pay 50 shiny bits to unlock a door. Or, no, they're shiny things, aren't they? So, I'm actually not going to be collecting the socks until much later in the game. I'm going to post a video of all the socks in, like, each area. Oh, look, Plankton, again.
Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know.
This is gonna be a while.
Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bent all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
There are a lot of these dialogue exchanges, and I
This
don't want to
flapping
talk
robot
during
crisis is
them,
making
so
the
let's
Krusty Krab
just have
lose money
another
like a
one.
sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money. Your treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
So Mr. Krabs, he trades shiny objects for golden spatulas. So he wants 3,000 at first. I think
It's
he
shiny.
wants 6. No, I think it's only 4,000 for the next set. And I just cannot remember how to get that, the next thing we need. Oh, there's one other thing that SpongeBob collects. So right now, SpongeBob basically has 3 health. Ugh, gonna have to redo this. You want to collect the golden underwear so that he can get an additional maximum health, so he can have 4 maximum health. For maximum health, then. So, that's it right there, and oh my gosh, I forgot I have,
Now I can wear
whatever.
4 pairs of underwear.
Oh, I would have missed that jump. And yep, there's a golden spatula too. So there are a couple of characters that
SpongeBob, I just
Bubble
dropped by
Buddy.
to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble Buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh,
Eat
yeah,
the giant
sorry.
monkey man.
I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves.
Right! Press this button, and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
So Bubble Buddy, Mr. Krabs, and Gary, they generally appear in each level and have a little advice for you. Or in Gary's case, he says meow, and SpongeBob suddenly figures out what he has to do. but I'm about out of time. Next episode is going to be Jellyfish Fields. And I will see you then, and that will be uploaded tomorrow.